Welcome to Rick Drasin Live. Today is a pretty special day for me because I have a very well-known actor, but aside from that, he's a very, very good friend. We've been friends for over probably 22 years. He's a very big character in my life and a very funny guy. And we had done a movie together years ago called Zero Tolerance that we met on. We had a fight scene where I really kicked his butt. We'll talk about that. But he was also Terminator 2. He did The X-Files, True Blood. He also did Gangster Squad, which I just saw the other night again, From Dusk Till Dawn, the series, Endless Love, Identity Thief, Gangster Squad, I said, Trouble with the Curve, and Safe House. And I did say Identity Thief, and you do smell like a sandwich. But I'm very welcome.
It was a ham sandwich.
A ham sandwich. I'm very excited to welcome Robert Patrick. Robert, thank you, sir, for being here.
It's a pleasure. It's an honor always to share some time with you.
We share a lot of time together.
Mr. Drasin.
Yes, we do, Mr. Patrick. So listen.
So we met. I cracked a bottle of beer over your skull.
But the funny thing was, it was
on that movie.
Yes, you did. I got the best of the fight, and he didn't put it in the movie.
Oh, if you want to see it that way, okay, yeah, sure.
You cracked a bottle on my head. It was a breakaway bottle, and it literally cut my scalp. And it's not supposed to do that.
It's not supposed to do that. That just shows you the force with which I struck that beautiful dome of yours. And it was late at night, wasn't it? It was like 3 in the morning.
It was 3 in the morning, and
they always do the stunt scenes late at night. Why is that?
But I remember we took a picture outside the building where you were holding the shirt. Says I stole this shirt from Rick Drasin, and you were like this. You're like,
I don't look too
sound
happy.
asleep.
But it was a pleasure working with you. It was a lot of fun. You were much younger then, right?
And you were 160, 160
yeah, 160 pounds. What am I about?
212
right now?
210? Yeah.
No, I'm 207. I have a constant battle with my my physique. Right?
Most women do.
Most women do.
All right, so you had done the Terminator before that.
That's so mean.
I know, I'm so cruel.
You're so cruel.
I am cruel.
When we were doing that movie that movie is an epic film called Zero Tolerance.
Zero Tolerance, that's right.
Zero Tolerance. We did that after Terminator 2.
Right.
And I was about 165 pounds when I did Terminator 2. Right. I don't know what I was when I did Zero Tolerance. But it's continuously gone up over the years.
It's gone back,
all the way up to 230.
But I've seen it go back down, too.
And it'll go back down. And it might, hopefully it's going to go back down again.
Before Terminator 2, what did you do? Just curious.
Career-wise?
Yeah.
Oh, my break in the business, I came to Hollywood in 1984.
Okay.
I was
10 then.
I was coming here to get into the business. I didn't know a soul. I lived in my car. I slept around some of these neighborhoods, go to church parking lots, would sleep, go to gas stations, wash up and whatnot.
Yeah.
I ended up meeting a lady that was really kind and had an apartment that was furnished apartment. She rented it to me. I got a job, and I auditioned for a play. I got the play, and then when I was doing the play, Roger Corman discovered me, and I ended up doing about 6 or 7, 8 movies for him, and finally said, "Hey, if I could get my SAG card,
yeah, sure,
I could probably get an agent. If I got an agent, I might have a career." And he let me audition for a movie called Hollywood Boulevard Part 2. I got the role.
What was the
role?
I
got in the union. I got an agent. The next thing I did was Die Hard 2. The first audition I had was Die Hard 2. I got that. Then I did another play, and the next audition I had was Terminator 2, and I got that.
Okay, I
haven't looked back.
I have a question about Terminator. You think that
until you brought it up?
You think that was your launching pad for your career?
Terminator 2?
Yeah.
Oh, most definitely.
Everybody.
Most definitely.
Everybody knows this.
Yeah.
It was really a good film.
It took the beauty of that film was Jim Cameron wanted to get someone in there that didn't have any the audience wouldn't have a preconceived notion of who they were.
Right.
And I fit the bill. I was athletic,
it was pretty
fit.
physical.
I could do a lot of stunts. Yeah, I'd done a lot of stunts for Roger Corman. He had come out of Roger Corman, so there was a lot of things that I brought to the table that were good for him. And not having a following and not having a big fan base was one of them. So you could believe that I would be that character, the T-1000.
That was great.
You wouldn't have known me from anywhere. So afterwards, I found myself in a situation where the character was a lot more famous than I was. No one knew who the hell Robert Patrick was.
Yeah.
And it's benefited me over the years.
Of course.
That's how I make a living.
Right.
I'm good at it. It's my world that I live in. But the thing I'm most proud about and the thing that's given me the most satisfaction and enjoyment is my kids.
Of
And I
course.
know you're incredibly involved with your children,
Totally.
and you love them dearly, and there's just nothing like it.
And
And
then you-
it wasn't. I didn't really know if I wanted to have kids until I was like about 30.
Well, you never know until they come along.
Yeah, you had Luke Perry's kid over there.
I did have Luke Perry's kid
to
over
name
there.
drop a little
Yeah.
bit.
Well, what made you decide to want to be an actor? I mean, what sparked that interest?
I've always been a bit of a ham. I've always been a bit of a guy that, seeks that, I guess. I did a play when I was in 3rd grade. I enjoyed the attention I got. And it's something I sort of put on the back shelf.
Yeah.
I never really thought about it. I was an athlete. I played football. I played football 1 year in college and all the way through high school. And baseball I played. I was very athletic. So I enjoyed that. I liked performing in those sports. And then when I was at school, at college, I noticed, I quit the football team, but I noticed there's a lot of chicks going to the drama class and stuff, and I started thinking about that. And but I'd always had a fascination with film.
Yeah.
And my father had taken me to see a film, I think it was 2001.
Mm-hmm.
And I wondered, how do you get to be that guy to get up there and do that? And who are those people, and where do they come from? And finally, after enough sitting in on drama classes and whatnot, I felt like I had what it takes.
Yeah.
And decided to pursue it.
Obviously, you've done.
I love. By the way, I just want to say, since I love that part of my life very much.
Yeah.
What I do in that that world
In that
between
world, of course.
action
Yeah.
and cut.
Yeah.
I love that, and it's like a drug to me.
But you didn't. What I want to know is you didn't have aspirations of being a big star, even though you had become a big star.
I just wanted to be an actor.
You
that
just
made a
wanted to
living.
work.
Just wanted to make a living.
And through all these years, with all the fame and all the movies, and everybody recognizes you, and I still recognize you from those days, because I was very young, of course. You have never let it go to your head. You are just the nicest, most down-to-earth guy, and one of the best friends that I've ever had. I mean,
Well,
like I said to you,
appreciate that.
you even came to my mom's funeral, and that was a big deal.
Rick, you're a great guy. You've got a great heart. You've got a great spirit about you, and I've known that since I met you in 1991 it was. That's when we met, 1991 or 1992. And you've always been a great guy. And you've got a real pleasant disposition and an attitude. You're a positive guy. I like positive people. I like being around positive people. I don't like being around people that are, you are who you associate with.
Of course.
And
water seeks its own level.
The friendship has been there, and your mom was very, very important in your life, and I knew that.
Yeah.
And out of respect for you, I wanted to be there to support you.
Well, before we go on to the next subject, does that mean you're coming to my birthday party?
Rick's got a big birthday party coming up.
It's a big number.
It's a milestone.
It's a big number.
Yeah, you're gonna wear that.
I
Hey
know.
man,
I'll
the
never-
alternative sucks.
Yeah, it does.
You
I'm
know?
still 6 feet above.
Yeah,
Right?
man, you've earned those
I
wrinkles.
have.
And you look fantastic.
Yes,
I don't know
I
how
do.
you do it.
I do. I don't know
Well,
how.
actually, I do know how you do it because I see you at the gym every day.
So that brings me to this point. You've been working out for many, many years. You have many roles that require you to be.
I'm too big right now.
Yeah.
Is that what you're going for?
You scare me when you walk in the room. I look at he's a
I'm
mountain of a
too
man.
big. I'm too big. I know.
Arnold,
I know.
look
I
out.
gotta lose a little weight. I work out with Chuck Norman.
Yep.
Get fit with Chuck.
Yep.
And I sort of describe the physique I want with Chuck. I kind of want the sort of the prison style look. It's all upper body and nothing else, right?
2 spindles.
And jokingly we've referred to it as that. I'm about a 44 regular right now, and I need to try to get down a little bit because my new television show Scorpion is going to be premiering on CBS, and so I'm training for that right now and trying to lose a few. I've got about 20 I should shed.
But you do that. You know how to do it. And Chuck's a good trainer.
He's a great trainer.
He
And he's
pushes you.
real good about the diet. The thing is, and you know this,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a human being. I mean, you experience life,
You
you
are?
get out there.
I thought you were a Terminator.
You get out there and somebody puts some food in front of you, you look at it and go, I shouldn't be eating that, but I'm gonna. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course I know.
Especially when I was doing From Dusk Till Dawn down in Texas.
Yeah.
Austin.
Yeah.
And the barbecue everywhere.
Oh, yeah, forget it.
I mean, I was like, are you kidding me?
I order without the sauce now.
Well, if it's good barbecue, like Black's or Smitty's or Kreitz's
You don't need the
and
sauce.
Lockhart, you
Yeah.
don't need the sauce.
The diet's the most hard. It's the hardest part of
Hardest
training.
part.
Yeah.
It is.
But if you do it properly, you've lost weight.
Yes, I can do it. I did it for Gangster Squad.
I remember
and,
you got down to what were you down to?
I was about down to 195-ish.
I remember I come in the gym every day and I'd
Which is
weigh
still too
myself,
heavy.
and you'd look at me and you'd say, "I was 186. What are you?" And I never got down to the weight you did. But
Well, you sort of stay the same.
yeah, I don't know why.
I do this. I'm all over the place.
I
Bad
guess-
day at Disneyland. Next thing you know, I've put on 20 pounds.
I can't do it. I can't do it. And I can't lose 20 either.
Yeah.
But we're still there. But you train very hard. You don't pussyfoot around the gym.
I appreciate you guys saying that. I know Chuck says I train hard. I feel
do.
like I train hard. I feel like I could train hard. I will tell you this: we did an alternate workout yesterday, just me throwing at focus mitts, and I was
hard.
not very happy with my my stamina.
Did your arms get tired?
My arms got tired, but my breathing was really. And I do a lot of treadmill work. And
Yeah. I stopped breathing 5 years ago.
it's formaldehyde.
I don't think it's necessary anymore.
You eat formaldehyde. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I'm on my last breath, and hopefully it's a good one. Doesn't smell too bad.
But I enjoy hanging out in the gym. That's part of
It's
thing
the-
that keeps you normal, associating with people and being cool. You referred to that earlier.
It's the camaraderie.
Gold's Gym is my favorite gym.
Yeah.
World Gym is also one of my other favorite gyms.
Well, they're owned by the same guy years ago.
Exactly.
Joe Gold.
Joe
and
Gold.
It's the same sort of system.
Same system.
But it's a camaraderie. It's going somewhere in the morning where you can exercise and be around your friends and have good dialogue.
Bust each other's balls,
Exactly.
You have a good time. You throw around the iron pancakes, as they call them. What do you call them?
I call them weights.
Oh, yeah.
That's what they are. Tell me about the new project that you have. You got a new show?
Yeah, I've got a brand new show, CBS, Monday night, September 22nd. It'll premiere. It was the pilot episode was directed by Justin
Bieber?
Justin Lin, and who did Fast and Furious, the franchise. It's myself, Elias Gabel, Catherine McPhee. It's about a genius with 197 IQ who is discovered by my agency. I work for the federal government. And that's 30 points higher than Albert Einstein.
Wow.
And this guy really exists. His name is Walter O'Brien. Mm-hmm. And he's a protected asset of the United States government. He does a lot of problem solving.
It's a true story.
It's based on a real gentleman, and a lot of the incidents are going to be true.
This sounds interesting.
Based on truth. It's a fantastic pilot, and I think it's a very exciting show.
When does it start?
I'm really excited. September 22nd.
And
9 o'clock, CBS.
CBS. Oh my God, this is prime
Right
time.
behind The Big Bang Theory.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great show. I've been having a lot of fun doing television. I like to jump around. I like to do film.
Yeah.
As you mentioned, we had Gangster Squad and Identity Thief and Trouble with the Curve. The next film I have coming out is Kill the Messenger. But I love working, and I just finished up that run from Dusk Till Dawn for the El Rey Network with Robert Rodriguez.
How'd you like working with him?
I love it. I've done 2 films with him.
He's very creative, isn't he?
He's an unbelievably creative guy. He's a cameraman. He's an editor. He's like a lot like James Cameron. They're
When he
very
started
similar.
out, he started off on the shoestring budget with $5,000. Did the whole
Shoestring budget. Sold his body to science and medicine.
Yep,
And
to
got
get money.
But working with him, and then True Blood premiered last Sunday, and we've got some episodes of that coming up. And
What'd you play on there?
I played El Cid's father, Jackson Hervo, and still do on the show. Same guy, same character.
It's a reoccurring
It's
thing.
just a different season.
What was the other film you told me you enjoyed doing? We were talking about in the gym.
You didn't even catch that.
I did get that.
Did you get it?
Yes.
All right.
One of the feature films you did that you really enjoyed.
Which one?
I don't know. I'm asking you.
Oh, Gangster Squad.
No, it was another one.
I don't know. We've done quite a few. Safe House is really good.
Yeah.
Working with Denzel Washington. Trouble with the Curve.
Okay.
I got to work with Clint Eastwood as an actor.
How'd you like working with Clint Eastwood?
I'd worked with him before
Right.
as a director on Flags of Our Fathers. And then to work with him as an actor, to do scenes with him was fantastic.
I would imagine.
He's just a great guy.
Yeah.
I really enjoy Clint very much.
Yeah.
He's a wonderful guy.
Have you seen Jersey Boys that he directed?
I have not yet.
It's very good.
Haven't seen a lot of movies lately.
No, you're too busy in the gym.
Yeah. Oh, I know what you wanted to talk about. You were asking me earlier. You were asking me about some of the favorite
Yeah.
performances. I had done
Yeah. That was it.
Is Joaquin Phoenix, Walk the Line.
Yes, that's the one I'm thinking of.
He's my favorite actor that I've worked with. I'm sorry to say that, Rick, because we work together too.
Well, I know that I'm number one. He's number two.
Well, okay. It's
Actually, your wife is number one.
However you feel.
Your wife is number one.
My wife is number one. She's the Rock.
Yes.
She is the Rock.
She did Zero Tolerance.
She did Zero Tolerance. She also was my wife on the X-Files.
Oh, I didn't know that.
When I was the X-Files character, John Doggett was a Marine. What was he? He was a Marine. He was an FBI agent. His wife and he had a son that was kidnapped and found. He was whatever you call it. He was picked up by some pedophile or something.
Yeah.
And it destroyed their marriage. And Barbara came in and played my wife in real life.
Yeah, that was a good show.
My wife. Barbara
My wife in real life.
Played my wife in fiction.
Yeah.
Divorced wife. There you go. All right.
Okay. That's for Art Imitates Life.
But I want to talk about a couple other things.
Okay, bring them up.
Specifically while I'm here.
We're limited
I want to
on
mention
time,
the Love Ride real
Okay.
quick, which will be October 22nd. The Love Ride is a charity that we do. It's a motorcycle event. It's the largest single fundraising motorcycle event in the world. It's a huge party that'll be out at Castaic Lake. It originates at Glendale Harley.
Okay.
I also wanted to mention the Coalition to Salute America's Heroes is another charity that I'm involved with.
Okay.
The USO, obviously, Wounded Warriors, Rolling Thunder, which is the run to the wall that I do every year on the motorcycle event, where I ride to Washington, D.C. And also mention my own charity, which is the Booze Fighters Chapter 101 Charitable Foundation,
Right.
which we put on events all year long to raise money to give to disabled veterans,
Right.
which I think is it's just very important for us right now as Americans to honor the men and women of our armed forces.
Absolutely.
And what they've done for us, providing us with the freedom and anything and everything you do. So I listed about 4 or 5 different charities right there.
You don't know this, but I did serve in the military too.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I was in the Army,
I didn't know that.
1963.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, see?
Are you a Vietnam vet?
No, I was there before.
1963, it was going on though, bro.
I didn't send me. They kept me here behind the lines because they needed my intelligence.
Well, that I appreciate that they needed your intelligence, but that's an inference on the people
they just needed me.
Well, they just needed you
for whatever reason.
You were too valuable.
I'm very valuable. I drove a nice Jeep and I typed, and I was good at it.
Now, when you type, you 9-finger type?
I 9-finger type. I don't hit question marks.
So do you what do you do when you get to that?
I don't ask questions.
Oh, yeah.
Everything I say is a statement.
Do you ever see the outtakes? Some of the outtakes from Terminator 2. There's a scene that got cut where I go in and I grab this railing.
Oh.
Like I know it hurts.
Yeah, it hurts.
And I come up like this and I kind of. You ever do that?
I can't. It goes numb on me. But I have a question, and this is what I want. You give a tip for actors.
A tip for actors?
Yeah, someone who wants to be an actor today, what would you tell them when they come out here? A good tip.
Well, a good tip would be preparation. It's the key to everything. Acting is about confidence. You have to be confident in yourself, confident that you've done the work. You can't show up unprepared. You must prepare and make it look effortless.
Right. Like today.
Well, this isn't acting. This is an interview we're doing.
It was effortless.
Well, it was effortless. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. Yeah, I got to stay up with you. But being prepared, and then you want to work and get as much. I work with a wonderful coach named Stephen Bridgewater. I work now. I train with him whenever I can. Specifically on specific, roles, and I'll get his viewpoint on how I should approach this character and some things that I can try to do. And I attribute it to, Tiger Woods is the greatest golfer in the world, but Tiger has a coach.
Oh, yeah.
He's constantly working on his swing, and I think acting's very much like that. I think you can constantly tweak, and acting for the camera is very different than theater.
Totally.
And you have to be prepared, and you can't have anything else you want to do. People come up and ask me for advice, like, how do I get into acting, or can you give me anything that can, and then I basically tell them, well, right there, you shouldn't start.
Right.
Because if you're asking me for advice, you don't have what it takes.
Exactly.
So my advice is go back to Ohio.
I get the same thing with wrestlers.
Yeah. If you want it, you'll make it happen.
You'll make it happen. How do we find you on the internet? Is it Instagram?
Instagram at Robert Patrick T2. No, wait, that's wrong. Twitter is at Robert Patrick T2.
Okay, and Instagram?
And the Instagram is at Ripfighter. RIPFIHGTER. Did I spell that right?
I think you did.
FIGHTER. My spelling is not that good, Rick.
No,
I don't tweet a lot. I don't Instagram a lot. I don't think. But
yeah, you do.
You know, we should do something right here, right now. We'll do it live. What do you think?
Let's do it.
They made me lock my phone up. See if I can still do it, though. It's going to go crazy as soon as I turn it on. I'm going to do a live tweet, or I'm going to do something for you on Husay, Rick? Do you know anything about Husay?
No, I'm on Usay.
Usay?
Whatever you say, I do.
Yeah? Let's see if I can do this fast enough. Rick Drasin. Here we go. Come on.
He's doing it right now live.
I'm trying.
On our show. He's
It's not
tweeting it.
happening. I'm wasting valuable time. Let's see. Boom. Take it. Rick, 1, 2, 3. Give me everything you got, baby.
Yes, what would you like?
Oh, you're way off.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right, that's cool. That's all I got.
Okay, I want to thank you
Did
for
we
being
cover
here.
everything?
Yeah, we did.
How old are you going to be, Rick?
I'm going to be 30.
30 years old.
Yeah.
All right.
But thank you for being here. Thank you for doing this for me.
This is where we should be like we should be arm wrestling or something like that.
It's been a real pleasure,
It's been
brother.
a pleasure working with you, brother. Oh, the man.
I'm putting you over. I'm putting you over. I'm putting you over. Oh, jeez. Okay. Thanks again, Robert.
Rick Drasin wins again.
Thank you, everybody, for watching. He's a wonderful guy. He's a wonderful actor. He's a good friend. I love him dearly. Thanks for watching Rick Drasin Live.